I'm Rich Checkan. I'm president of Asset Strategies International. We're a buy and sell precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and rare coins. And I'm coming to President's Week, one, because I was devastated that I missed it last year. I had something come up at the very last moment. I was unable to make the trip, and I am absolutely looking forward to reconnecting with everybody this year in November in Las Vegas. What I'm going to cover is I'm going to touch on at the start of my presentation a little bit about the libertarian nature of gold, which I think is why a lot of people who believe in gold also see the value in Bitcoin and vice versa, because they have a lot of things in common. But then I'm also going to talk a little bit about how the only real candidate, in my opinion, for real money right now is gold. Even though it has some similarities with Bitcoin, I think gold is the only candidate right now. And I'm going to go further into what's happening in this economy and why I think that is more important for you to understand now more than ever. We saw very similar things that we're seeing right now in the 1970s in that stagflationary environment. So there were a lot of similarities. As Mark Twain says, you know, history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes a lot. We're getting a lot of rhyming right now. And I think you have to understand what forces are at play and how you can protect your portfolio in this environment where everything you own is falling in value and everything you need to live on is going up in price. So worst case scenario, people are giving up things, they're reducing their standard of living. The situation in the 70s was very similar to now, but it's also very different. And I'm going to get into that as well, and why what happened in the 70s probably can't happen. What Volcker did in the 70s can't happen now. I'll touch on that and why you need gold now more than ever. The only other thing I wanted to touch on is, you know, in general, for anybody listening here, is why you really need to go to President's Week this year now more than ever. Like gold, I think it's critical. I know we do a lot of work with the financial newsletter industry, and I'm hearing that a lot of people are, you know, letting their subscriptions lapse or canceling their subscriptions, you know, because they want to get rid of all the costs they can, because, again, everything they own is falling in value and everything they need to survive is going up in price. So they're looking to cut corners any way they can. This is not a corner you can cut. You need this information, these insights, this experience in this market. I expect everyone to come to President's Week because you need to get what's going to be dealt out there. I'm going to be just a small part of it. I know Joel has a ton of experts pulled together, and this is an event worth attending at exactly the right time you need to attend it.